map, and I am gaming with my brother-in-law and my nephew. Yeah. That would be my nephew there.
Hello all.
That's my brother-in-law. We are going to be doing the Savannah map right now. We will be changing to a different map here in a little bit. But right now we're just going to cover a little bit of the Savannah map and do a little hunting and see what we can find. The Savannah map you more or less got to... You're going to have to take a big gun. And like a 243 or 223 for like the spring buck and stuff. As you can see, I do not have a lot of these glitch marks taken care of on this map. It is not one of my favorite maps, although it does have line on it. It has the Cape Buffalo on it, which is very aggressive. Got Gims buck, spring buck. It's got a variety of animals. Would have liked to have seen, you know, like a rhino, hippo type of stuff on here, but they do not have them on here. Or a hyena. Just a lot of animals yeah, they do have the jackal. A lot of animals they could have added on here, but have not. But we are on my brother-in-law's map, and we play on my map or White King's map. As you can tell, he does not have very many needs on.
Rarely play this map.
Open up, so we will be opening some of them up as we go along. But just wanted to stream with them. Like I said, this is a great game to be gaming with your friends, your family, and it is a game for all ages, male or female, it doesn't matter.
It's a good teaching tool for hunter safety and proper gun handling and everything.
Yes, which we have been working on with my nephew. But let's go see what we can find. As you know, when streaming, you will not see their video. You'll just see mine, but you'll be hearing them talk about what they're seeing and what they're hunting. I'm not sure who's who here. What color are you, Jason?
Red.
Okay, we'll do. What color are you?
White and blue.
Okay.
Just click on your map, and when you click open up your map, stake it'll. Okay. That's all you gotta do to find out your color.
Different areas. I'm going to be running the 7mm and 223. I'm going to go up here to the right hand corner.
I'm in the lower left corner. Fever Tree Forest.
Like I said on my money making video on the map, this can be a money making map, especially if you run into the Gims buck. They are plentiful, and you can just stay there and shoot them, and just keep shooting them basically, because they don't, they will come back. You don't even have to go collect what you shot already. Just sit still, they will come back, and after a while you'll notice that they start actually disappearing, but they will come back of an evening to the same spot. So just hang out there, go collect what you have on the ground, then set back up for the evening and you'll be good to go. As far as calls on this map, yeah, I do like to use callers. This map is not one of my favorite for using a call on. It's not that the map lacks in animals, because it does got quite a bit of animals. And you will run into large groups like the Ginsbuck and the Springbuck.
Wild boar.
Yep. And even the Cape Buffalo. A blue wildebeest, yes. There's another one.
You can tell when they're coming because you hear that thundering sound. They start running.
The line on here is usually pretty aggressive, and they will kill you with one swipe. Yeah, they'll even pull you off full-wheeler. I had that happen.
Right off it.
And basically on this map, you're just going to walk a little way. Just take and scope out. A lot of it is very open. It is hilly though. Basically, for the most part, you're going to want to hunt the waterways. And you are in.
One thing you might want to note on this map, like you get out in the open areas and you can see where the heat's coming up off of the savanna, it will mess with your rangefinder. You will spot something that might say 120 yards, you set your scope, you hit it, then wonder why you missed, and come to find out when you spot it, and then when you actually open up your map on the game and see it, it might be off by like 100 yards. So I always scope it, range it, then check my map, see exactly how far it is on the map before I shoot.
And as you see, I just opened up a need zone for 9 blue wildebeest. They are another animal, like we said, that's of abundance on here. You will run into very large herds of them. And you will run into some smaller pockets of them that just hold a few.
They might hold 3 to 5 or so, then you might run in a pocket that holds like 30. It just varies. So it's pretty accurate, I think, as far as what you would find in real life.
Basically.
No, they can't put all animals on every map, so
No.
it takes a lot of work.
As you see right there, there is a blue wildebeest right there is a female, so we'll be letting her go. But I just marked the drinking zone for them by highlighting and clicking on it. Again, you can only see animals up to 500 yards. Once they pass the 500 yard range, they will disappear out of your scope. You can take off walking fast or running, and it will get you closer to them, and they will reappear back in your scope. There's a male Ginsbuck meeting call back here behind us. This map, like I said, can be a really good money making map. There's a spot on here I go to hunt the Ginsbuck, and I'm not joking one bit when I tell you I made $80,000 in just one evening. But again, that's all knowing on what animal on each map that you can keep shooting, and it will not affect their population. On this map, It is a Ginsbuck and the Springbuck.
Yeah, Springbuck. The side-striped jackal are kind of far and few between.
There's another blue wildebeest. Is a female also. Normally on this map, it is a really good idea. I mean, I'm not doing it this time because normally I only carry one gun, but I'm carrying two this time. But a pistol comes in really handy if them Cape Buffalo or lions start to charge you. But you're going to want to go with like the 454 Casal. I am walking with the wind in my face, so I have not applied any scent cover as of yet. I'm more or less looking what's out in front of me. Long shots. This is a map that you can get some really long shots on. If you are not comfortable taking a long shot, then do not, because shells are expensive and you may wound the animal and not be able to harvest it. And if it runs off and dies and you do not find it, then it will not respawn unless they have one in and change that. Basically, like this map here does not have a lot of need zones open. If you go and set up a tripod scene and sit along these waterways and change the time to morning, and you sit there, them animals will come in to like a drinking zone, and therefore you open up a need zone. Voodoo warning. Well, I'm getting that very distant away, but again, be wary. Always keep track of the distance that you're trying to see. That's why I do carry my binoculars with me. Once I get to an area where I put out a tripod, I will bring them out and I will range find certain areas and use a land marker to mark the distance. Remember the distance, you can't mark it. Remember the distance, so like I have to change the distance on my scope to match the yardage. And as you can see, it's that road over there is 489 yards. Just use that to kind of give you an idea, but again, make sure that you are where you're going to put up your tripod or your street stand. I am going to go ahead. This weapon wheel, I know I've touched on another streams. Some people are not a fan of it. I do like it. I think it's a lot quicker. The binoculars are not as powerful as your scope. so you're not really going to see as clear through them as you will your scope. Although I don't think the scopes on here do scopes any justice. They could be more powerful. They do have a more powerful scope than what I'm using, but it wants to sway really bad, and it does not have the wide angle view that the one I'm using has, so. For now, we're just going to hang tight here and wait and see if anything comes down in here. And again, you're going to make sure you have the proper gun
Behind you, Joshua.
to harvest an animal, because the Cape Buffalo is very hard to bring down. You're going to want a 7mm or a 300.
Alright, it took off over the hill.
The line, even though they're a high rated animal, they're not real hard to bring down. I have shot them with a 303. A little deep right there. Let's say level 3, level 5 would be diamond. Level 4 would be gold. 3 is usually silver. They are different bird types, like right there for level 4. That's the one I'm trying to take here. And as you see, I just had to change the range on my scope to 164. There are calls in here that you can use the will call in some of the animals on this map. But for the most part, you just want to kind of like do what I'm doing here, just hang out and just keep glassing.
What gun you running, Stink?
I'm not sure where the level 4 went, so I'm going to go ahead and so I can get an opportunity to harvest that level 3, I will take.
Lay down there and face that far side of that lake. Should be Gibbs buck spawning in there shortly. All that from right to left towards that build-a-stand. They all filter in down in there. And it is where you're at, it's straight across to the right side of the shore is 260 yards.
Now the wildebeest on here, I mean, you can go ahead and harvest these females in them because, like I said, they are of abundance. Just made a good hit on that level 3. Hear that thunder? And see, level 3 is down. There's the level 4.
Okay. Just think if you look straight out to your right just a little bit, you want to face north-northeast on your compass. You see those little trees and the lighter ground on the ground there, edge of the lake. When you scope in, it's kind of wide open, just a few scattered trees. That's the area you want to aim for. It's right around 250, 260 yards. Where are you at? Right. Keep turning. One more. Whoa. Back to the right.
You do not even need a high-powered gun for the wildebeest.
Right.
A Knot 6.
Turn a little more to the right.
303 and them will work.
Right in that area.
I just carry the 7mm because it covers all.
That's 260 yards roughly.
Lines,
Right there,
the Cape Buffalo, and multiple animals actually.
Go around and see if there's any out and try and drive them down to that lake. Side, alright?
Out of the game, it is the most versatile gun. Be used for a large variety of animals. Just need it to come out in a bolt action.
Yes, definitely would like a bolt action 7mm.
But I know the wildebeest is down. I watched it go down. But this, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and see if they come back and see if I can have a chance at harvesting that level 4. Usually when you shoot an animal around the waterway, you can watch them run up the other side. Like I said, that's a long shot. I have done it many a time. If you put something 80 yards in front of me, I'm not going to make a good shot on it. If you see, here they come back. Try to click on them as they come in here. So I find that level 4. Those are all juveniles right there. So this is why I said you stay in your stand, because most of the animals do come back, and you're wanting to harvest more like at level 4, then just hang tight and let them filter back in. That animal you shot is down, it's not going anywhere. If you would walk down in there, then you would run them completely out and they might not come back. Level 4. There's level 4 back here as well. So I have 2 level 4s here. One beside. One. 4. Has a trophy rating of 34 to 35. Level 4 goes. As you can see, I can highlight that one. There's a tree there. Possibly take a shot on it. I kind of like to have a clear view sight of it. You hold your breath, just let up on your scope. Then you hold again. So that's the only bad thing about the 7mm, is it is only single shot, where the 300 is bolt action. If you get on here and find yourself shooting a bunch of shells, just firing into a herd, shells are very expensive. It does get quite expensive if you keep doing that. You will not make any money, because you are too busy buying shells. Try the 7mm, it will discipline you on your shooting. You'll do your best effort to make sure that it is a vital shot on the first shot, because you don't have much of an opportunity usually to follow up a second shot. So basically it just teaches you to be more disciplined. Again, they did not go out the back side, or I would have seen them ran up the bank. So basically they're just still hanging out in that patch of woods right there. And as you see right there, comes one back. This is how you make your money. Shot 2, I'm hanging tight. Just gonna let them filter back in here. See if I can get on that other level 4. They do come in different fur types. Diamond I have in it is the gold fur. Again, you can see that they are plenty of these. This is one of the smaller herds. I have literally seen herds go anywhere from a couple all the way up to like almost 50. So if you want to shoot some of the females, go ahead. They will help you make money. And as you see there in my camera view, there seems to be a little bit of a glitch going on with them. They're like teleporting from one area to the other. Usually after an update that happens on this game. This one's close enough that it turns sideways. Take it. It'll just keep turning around, back and forth. It's not offered to God.
Uh-oh. Got lucky there. Yeah. Face first in prone position, laying on my belly. Need to change out my calls. I forgot I was running this map. you want to fast travel to my tent down here, just look in there's nothing around right now, so you can get down in here and get set up and be a lot better shot for you. The Gemsbach. If you want, I'll set you up in a tripod. Well, I'm gonna keep your Ranger because you may need it. There's a shotgun. Yeah. Yeah, good. Put it up. Get out of tripod. Change to a tripod. Kennel your dog. Kennel your dog. Set it up anywhere around here, close to the scrub brush and the shoreline. And you're looking about 125 yard shot.
And you can see their highlight disappear. That means they are down.
You gotta work it, but you'll find a spot.
Basically what I'm doing here is, as you can tell, there are plenty of them here. So therefore you can make some money off of them. And like I said, just keep hanging tight. I haven't left my stand. I have stayed put. They will be highlighted. And in a little bit I will, when they come around, that's when I will get down and go gather up what I have harvested. Cape Buffalo, level 7. That is a big Cape Buffalo. And as you see, the blue wildebeest is coming out again. But what I'm trying to take that Cape Buffalo right there. Just need to turn a little bit further. There's another level 7. That one is up to 131, and that one is up to 136, so that is the bigger of the two. I do have a shot on this bottom one. I do need the top one to turn just a little bit. On these, you're going to make sure you make a good shot on, or you are pretty much wasting your, and the proper ammo. The proper ammo is used. Again, to get diamond in these though, you'll have to shoot a legendary, then sometimes it won't even be diamond. They're bigger. There's much. Should be a long shot right there. I will still keep a highlight on it as long as possible. And as you see, he just went down. So there's a level 7 Cape Buffalo. Again, 7mm. It is the best all-around weapon on this game.
Just bolt action.
Bolt action bad. Love to have bolt action.
I wouldn't use any other gun.
But again, as you see, I have not gotten down out of the sand. Everything's been highlighted.
Well, that green marker on your map so you'll know where to go.
And as you see over there is some more. What do they need now? There's a level 6 hard. A level 6 hard. I will have to bring out the binoculars. And I'll take it. Find out just how far over they are. As you see, the binoculars are glitched, but I'm going to take a guess from gaming all this time. I'm going to say it's probably, I'm going to use the 328 yard thing. There's
yeah, from where you're at. Like that.
As you've seen, good impact on him. These are very hard to take down. I don't care if you're shooting them with the 7mm or the 300. They still can run quite a ways after you shoot them. As you see, it just disappeared out my scope, so that's 500 yards. Again, this is another animal you can shoot the females on.
Yeah, I think that one day, Fernando map, I killed like 26 water buffalo. Made a ton of money, and then after maps reset, it's all back.
Basically, as you can see there, they are actually spawning in over there.
Yep.
So, you can make a lot of money right here if you can make the shot. And they offer you a shot.
Make your first one count with those.
Like that one there, if he would kick a little bit farther to the right, it would offer a quartering away shot, but he did not. So I will not take that shot. See that one right there. See how they just turned away? When they are spawning in like that, it is hard to get on them. They are quick to turn away. And when it comes to the Cape Buffalo, you do not want to take that shot. You will be wasting your bullet and your time.
Yeah, the gun I usually use is that double barrel 470, and it's $260 a round.
That is what you call a spawn-in spot right there. They will just keep reappearing. It usually goes on for like a half hour or so. If you are a good shot though, that is a good way to make money.
Yep, fast way to make some money. Especially with the Cape Buffalo, Gemsbok. Stand, fix your mic. Yeah. Now from where you're at, Stink, you're looking at
Level 4. As you see, this level 4 here is for type of gold.
Yeah.
Don't want to let them skip down 82 yards.
Boom. Ooh, kicked.
I seen the blood splatter from where I shot him. He shouldn't go far.
He's
As
down.
you see, he is down.
I just think, see that tree, it sticks out closest to the water, out ahead of you. That's about 90 yards from where you're at. Then where the tall grass starts, you're looking at 105. Then you go to where the grass ends, you're looking at about 140. Oh, that's all along the water. They give you a reference point so you know where to aim.
Yeah, another level
Right.
7's back down here. So we will harvest him.
I'll keep trying to call in the Gemsbok beast. They just come in this area. Evening time, Cape Buffalo come in from behind us around there on the far end of the lake. But since they revamped some stuff, I don't know what's what, because I used to have feeding zones around this lake and don't have them there anymore.
And as you can tell, when I shot that one, even though my scope was in the kill zone, it seemed to have, right there he is, the gun seems to have kicked in the air, and that usually means bad shot. As you can tell, he is still moving. It should not have been a bad shot. My crosshair was right where it needs to be. And as you can see over there on the hillside, they are still spawning in. Like I said, that usually goes on for 20 minutes to 30 minutes.
Eric, let's go.
Basically, what calls do you have in your inventory? Do you have the antler rattler? Because okay, I'm just, like, if you're ever on this map by yourself, that antler rattler works for the Gemsbok.
Here comes the blue wildebeest
And
back out.
the buck snort wheeze caller works for the blue wildebeest, lesser kudu, and stuff like that on this map. And if you look at the map where Uncle Matt is, that's a good hotspot zone. I didn't go there because I wanted him to be up there and stream and show a lot of activity and stuff. But that's a good hotspot to go when I'm not streaming.
As he offers a shot, I will Yours turn.
You don't want to disrupt the patterns and stuff's going on up there, but yeah, it's a good spot to go. Like, I mean, you playing this map, we'll go there and set up and make you some money there.
As you see, dropped immediately. As you can see, there's still 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of them still running around there.
Yeah. Springbok, lesser kudu, blue wildebeest, they all respond somewhat to that call. Build your perks up, you get into your perks, build up your caller attractant, and you have a better chance of calling it.
Basically, just you'll find your areas where you can do this and what animals you can do this with. Hang tight.
Yeah, you just gotta put in the time. It's not a game for people who are impatient. That's why I bought you Buck Hunter Arcade. Then you start learning patience. You can sit still and not run around. It works the same way in real life. Quiet as possible, still as possible, proper equipment, and then proper scouting, and you'll be successful.
And basically what's going here is you're taking out animals, you're making ethical kills on them, therefore they will spawn back in bigger, and that's how you get your trophy.
And that's how you can do game quality control management. But you could have a whole game nothing but certain species of all high-ranking animals. Takes a long time, but it's worth it in the end.
And I see that should be a good shot on that Cape Buffalo.
That's definitely a right lung shot. It's nice that I can see your screen.
Yeah. Again, they are tough to take down. I don't care if you make a good shot on them or not.
I made double lung shot on one and tracked it over 3/4 of a mile. Single shot, double lung with that 470 double barrel, and tracked it 3/4 of a mile. That was a water buffalo on Fernando map.
Look how many animals I have shot just from this tripod stand.
One, there it is, circle back around to get you.
See, they will charge you. 2 yards. See, if I was on the ground, it would be basically attacking me.
That's where the 454 pistol comes in handy.
Yes.
Put a single shot in it, right down to the back, to the lung, and it'll drop it.
Sometimes we play around with them on the ground just to try to get them to charge us and attack us. Pretty cool.
Have someone with a low caliber shoot them in the butt or something, and they come running at you. He's a little angry, but decided he can't get you, so now he's running off.
Health is still 50 of 75, so evidently when I try to aim clear on the other side of the lake,
might not have penetrated.
yeah.
Might just barely nick the lung or something. Alright. That was a good lung shot there. Oh, come on, drop already.
Maybe what I'm doing here is just panning up there in the open. Let's see if he's
Because they will group up on you.
If he comes up out of that brush. If he doesn't, then he's probably down.
That's why it's important to read the codex information on every animal that you're hunting. It tells you a lot about their movements, their habits, and stuff like that. And Cape buffalo, if they're in a big group, one gets injured and you're nearby, they will gang up on you.
And the water buffalo's the same, and so does the bison.
Yep.
Okay, well, it has not come up out of that brush. And it has not went on around
I'd say it dropped.
pond there, lake, whatever you want to call it. But it is probably down right there. In that little thicket right there.
Yep. Be my guess.
Yeah, I'll just go back to spinning around. As you can see, they are still spawning over there.
Okay. Good hit, a little high, but it's a good hit.
Impacted on that level 6 over there. Break this down. Throw another shell in the chamber. And see if he actually spawns back in. Yes, he did. Right there he is.
Quarter way. Oh, nice straight. Turn, there you go.
He did. He didn't turn just a little to the right.
Pow. Good hit, good hit.
See, I impacted him again.
He went down hard that time and took a while to get back up. That should be a good hit. So if he respawns back in and just drops over. Check the middle one.
Again.
Damn, again.
Impacted him again. This is what I mean by it. I mean, if you got the money, you can do this. Don't really not go on and waste your money. There it is again. And back to him again.
Yep, there it is.
And you can literally sit here and do this the whole time they're spawning in. And like I was showing you, you would probably be just wasting bullets time. Because if you do not make a good kill shot, they'll just keep spawning back in. And you are shooting a level 9 animal, which is the highest level that you can shoot.
Making good hits, I just don't understand why it won't go down.
I mean, I have impacted him every time I squeeze the trigger. But this just goes to show that
Now you found a spawning zone for like the antelope, pronghorn, whatever you want to call them. And using a 243, which free shells. Have at it. But yeah.
overshot him on that one.
Now, if you're not trophy hunting, you can make some money doing this. It depends on how far away you are, how good a shot you feel you are, and what type of gun and ammo you're using.
My bad.
Yep. It's still early.
And back again on that one.
See up here we have, I forgot the springbok.
But you can sit here and do this whole time. And if you do not make a kill shot on him, I don't care how many times you impact him, he will still just keep spawning in, as you see right there. So we're not going to waste any more shells. I'm just showing you what happens when you do that. Now on your smaller animals, no problem. But on your Cape Buffalo or your moose, water buffalo, bison, anything like that, then there is a problem.
Big ol', that's me. Why am I purple?
And as you can tell, those are the only ones that are seem to be, and they're just, like I said, spawn.
Looks like it'll come up purple on 300. You gotta be within 175 yards with the 470 because it doesn't have a good scope. It's just got a reflex sight.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything else around, so we'll be hopping out. That away. And as you pull up your map, I mean, you'll see everything that I have highlighted. That's what I'll do is I'll go over here and start this one, put a waypoint.
Yep, I've seen that. Let's try.
I'll head down through here and I will show you the prices that you get for stuff.
Try and pick another area till later, like the evening time, for that lake stink.
Yeah, you got to figure out his internet.
Yeah, I want to run a new router for him.
Here
Hardware.
on the blue wildebeest, this is what it looks like. Confirm trophy, level 2. As you see, it's a silver, $926 cash. That may not seem like a lot, but when you shoot quite a few of them, it'll add up quick. Anywhere from 20,000 to 30,000 a setting is good. And this will be the level 4. As you can see, this is a rare fur type. It is a gold fur type. This is what I got my diamond in, is the gold like this.
He's almost done.
Yeah, you get the gold. He'll bring $1,000. Get left on your directional pad and down, and it'll tell you your proper ammo. Shot 2 times or less. Whether you hit a vital organ, those all play into the trophy rating.
Yep. And you go up again, it'll tell you the trophy ratings for each of them, for gold, bronze, whatever.
And right there it tells you the gold is
Scores.
37.69 for a diamond. He scored 35.50. He's a strong gold.
I'll have to run that extender tomorrow. Good and fast travel to. Well, I gotta put out a tent for you. Forgot. You don't have any to unlock.
Those are right there between the two animals. And there's a Cape Buffalo warning. Now, mind you, they will charge you.
Mm-hmm. They give you a couple, 3 warnings, and if you get too close, they will charge you.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to squat down here and see if I can't sneak in and possibly get a shot on him.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you were kicked out of the game.
Yeah,
Should be able to see
little
it.
beach ball right
Just
there.
join us. But I'll send you an invite.
And you see the echo sign come to the hillside, so it's on the back side. And again, I will touch on the meter thing. For the noise that you make, I wish that they would fix this where you can actually push forward on your joystick to move forward and not have to try to barely push it.
Yeah, try to move without breaking the sound barrier. And the brush effect, it lingers after you go through brush sometimes. I just had that on this map first time in a while. Alright, you unlock this outpost. Okay. Head.
And here's another thing, as you can tell, the coloration of my outlines and stuff, you are going to want to make it to where it is as visible as possible. It makes things a whole lot easier in tracking the animal and seeing their outline when they are down. You can change that by going into the system and going into the game. There is another $1,000, so that would be $3,000 that I have made off 3 animals.
3 shots.
I think it's like $800 something, $900 basically for a box of 7mm shells. So
$950.
one animal has paid for the animals that I have shot here.
Yeah, you spent like 19 bucks in 3 rounds for those 3 animals, and you've got enough to buy 3 more boxes.
Down here is one of the Cape Buffaloes I shot. It'll be one of the level 7.
If the map's still the same here, Stink, you watch out for wild boars were creeping through here, because they will charge you too.
And I do have plenty of shells. I got 199 for my 303. I got over 1,000 for my 300. I got over 1,000.
Yeah, just crouch down here and I'll try to call it into us. Scoot out, kind of out away from that brush.
I do keep my guns really stocked in shells. Okay, as you see, this is a Cape Buffalo. He is a 7 hard. He is a gold, score of 134. All the proper ammo, quick kill, 97, 9.17. Diamond is 151.35. That's what they look like. Huge animals.
And they have different color fur as well.
But like I said, very hard to take down. I got almost 13.5 out of that one. So there's another 1,000. And I can see the body outline of another one glowing over here.
Until I learned to remember where I shot everything, everything I spotted before I shot, after I was done, like I said, doing this deer, doing a money-making deal, I would look at the map and see all the places, wherever the green dot is, that's the last time the outline disappeared. So if you follow those, just set a waypoint that way for people that's new to the game, and you get January usually within 15 to 20 yards of where that either animal is or tracks that you can track it.
And again, like Jason was saying, it's all need to know stuff. This is a level 4. It is going to bring $1,100. That would be another 1,000. 36.4. And diamond is 37.69. So that was pretty close to a diamond right there. Standard fur, but a nice whoop.
I think they must have moved on out away from us. So keep heading this direction. There's a build a stand up here and set you up in. Well, you can set a tripod up beside it there, so you don't have to spend.
Now your blue, or not your blue, but your green dots, they do disappear.
It's in your inventory. I'll put out tents.
Basically, you'll just have to know where you shot stuff sometimes, or go through and just keep combing when you feel that you haven't collected everything. and just look for hoof prints or blood, and if you find them, just lock on to them. Another wildebeest mating call, and as I see over the hill down here, you'll see it glowing through the mountain right there. There's another body outline of a downed animal.
And another thing while tracking, I don't know if Ross went over this with anybody before, but kind of a little need to know tidbit, is if you happen to click on scat from an animal, feces, whatever you want to call it, and you get a lag where everything's moving slow motion, find, if you can, get to the next print that you're tracking on, or find another track, click on it, it usually clears it up. But if it doesn't ever go away, you got to close out app and come back in.
And basically when you're down in here collecting your animals, you're going to, once in a while, take a minute, just scope around, because you never know when something's going to filter down in. I do not see anything highlighting as I go around. That's more or less how I find the animals. I may not see them directly right off the bat, but I will scope around once your scope will hit them, and it will give you the opportunity to highlight it. That's how I find a lot of animals. That's how I found a lot of diamonds. And as far as diamond hunting, if you're going to do diamond hunting, and I do got a lot of diamonds, you're going to want to be patient. You're going to want to sit still. And again, here's another gold blue wildebeest. He is only level 3, so he's only going to bring in $964, but that's still almost 1,000.
I'm sure we got a line around there somewhere. Pay close attention to your dogs, because they will alert you to a predator that's nearby. This high grass you're going through, they have a tendency to ambush you from it.
I'm just going to bring up a map.
Which direction? Okay.
With the waypoint. And again, I'm going to touch, I know I just said it, but you really got to pay attention to this. Them green dots will disappear, but sometimes you will, when you shoot a bunch of animals like this, you will have to just walk around, keep looking left to right, find tracks, see if you find blood, because you will have animals like that dot disappears that will not show up on the map.
And all tracks will disappear.
Yeah.
You have to search around another area to pick up the tracks again. Happened to me yesterday.
While we're sitting here, Jason, go into chat party and make sure your things are set on share chat.
Okay.
Make sure they're hearing you. Little did you need to do the same. Go into the chat party and make sure you're on share chat.
Well, get up on your tripod first, or that line doesn't eat you. You just move it around. You'll move it around. You'll find a place.
As you can see, I'm walking through the brush down here, and I'm just scanning left to right, because you will see a highlight from a distance.
Yeah, mine's on. I had it set to always allow, so we're good.
Okay. See, like right here, here is blood from an animal, very low, and it was not showing up as a green dot.
Where's it coming? Where's the direction?
And as you can see, my tracks are very, very visible. That would be
Damn it.
a buffalo that I hit.
Alright, go to your home screen.
Here's blood.
Go to your home screen, go to party.
And as you see, it's still saying, well, it's going to stay very low all the time.
Go down to, once you go into the party, right side of the menu, go down to party audio settings. Click that.
And as following this path, I am still scanning left to right.
Go down to allow voice to be shared, and if it says always allow, leave it alone. If it doesn't, click on it and click always allow.
I did it.
Okay, so you always allow.
Yes.
Did you have to change it or was it already there?
I had to change it.
Okay.
Not real sure why this is showing very low, because all the ones I shot on the bank right here should have been a lethal kill. But usually when you get a Cape buffalo, water buffalo that is showing very low, the chances of getting it is pretty nil. But I will follow this tracks for a distance here and see what I run on to.
I think I missed it.
Could you see it?
I briefly got an outline of it. But not good. It was a clean miss because I didn't have my scope set right.
See, there's a warhog mating call right there. So I got a warhog call. I'm going to change over to the 2, 2, 3 for it.
That's the direction we're heading, is where the line last was.
The warhogs are hard to see when they get down around the body of water because there's a lot of brush.
Yeah, that marsh stuff, and they can hide easily in it.
And they also are aggressive and will charge you. So just be wary of them.
I mean, even if they just see you, they can, I mean, it depends on the mood of it, I guess, they'll charge you.
And as you see, it's still showing 75 of 100. Usually if you're tracking something and you find, I guess it's where that Cape buffalo took a crap. We usually call that the kiss of death. Because usually when you're tracking something that says very low blood rate and you run onto a pile of crap, usually you do not find any more blood after that.
Sometimes you don't even find tracks.
Yeah. Still scanning from right to left. And as you can see, evidently he's been up in there too. Here's another pile of crap. Down there's another pile of crap from it. I'm not finding any tracks, so I'm not sure what direction he went. I'm also not finding any more blood. Walk down here and I'll take a look at this. Okay, we have tracks right here that are leading the way. He's evidently been around in here. As you can see, there are multiple tracks right there going in different directions. not see any blood splatter mixed in with them.
Careful, he's not happy.
Right here we got blood. You click on this blood, as you can see, he is now headed back the direction he came from. And as you can tell, walking through there, I did not run onto his body, so
get your tripod up and out and up.
and you can pull out your dog and set your dog on him. I don't use the dog very much because I like tracking the animals myself, and the dog kind of causes an interference. It's a cool feature, don't get me wrong. I was happy to see them bring out a dog.
Yeah, just need the bird dog as you stated earlier.
But for the most part, very rarely ever break mine out.
Come on.
It's tough to find a spot in this thick stuff. You might want to move over, like maybe behind me. Get away from the trees there.
However, been thinking about while I'm walking up through. I shot 3 level 4 blue wildebeest and I only found 1. Or no, found 2, sorry. But this is a cool game, and it is cool that you can get on here with your kids, your family, your friends, and you can all game on the same map, and you can hunt together if you want, and you can, we've all gotten together and tried to chase down diamonds.
Yeah, we went on drives where people driving so somebody could get an animal.
Yep.
It's all about helping out.
Helping
out each other.
Behind you.
And if somebody has shot something important and they cannot find tracks for it, we've all pitched in, and you can even set I can take my dog and Jason's dog and Little Dude's dog, and we can put it all on the same track.
Same track.
And that's an awesome feature right there. Hear them dogs just running through the woods barking.
Howling and everything else. Yeah, that's awesome.
Here's another Cape Buffalo that I have shot.
Come out towards the water in front of me, Sting.
It seems to be the
There's
level
this line
6
comes in,
I'll
I'm gonna
shoot.
let you shoot it.
As you see this Cape Buffalo, you see that he is not black like the other ones. This is one of the fur types.
Forward.
It is a red.
Not where you're at, turn to
I
the
think
left.
it's a pretty one.
There you go. Go forward that way to get out of that behind brush. And see if you can set it up.
Yeah, it's the level 6 hard. And as you can see, it shows I was shooting at 357 yards. And it says I hit flush. So basically what I'll do is I'll hit my R2 button. And as you can tell, I'll spin that around there. That was right in the lung area. It just did not penetrate. That's why it is only given the flush sign. Otherwise, it'd have been dead on the first shot.
They're all flush.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I am shooting the 7mm and the Cape Buffalo at 400 yards. It would not penetrate and hit the kill zone.
Well, that'll work.
But I did get it at $1,000. Head down into this side. And as you can tell, I mean, there is some shades of pink here. but for the most part it's black. And that is because the animals are of abundance. If they were not, that would be turning pink quick.
Yeah, bright. Like a real bad storm coming in on radar.
And that was a lesser 2D making a call there. I do not have to click on the sound to know what it is. I have gained enough that I can tell pretty much what the sound of every animal is, and I can even tell the difference between the male and the female on the sound.
I see the male lion. I see a male lion.
Okay.
It's across the lake.
Is it going away or coming towards us?
It's going towards us.
Now I do have quite a few different fur variants as well. I do have an albino male lion that's shot on this map. The lions, okay, there's a female lion.
I see it, I see it.
Warning call right there. I want to change back over to the 7.
Okay, that was 243, it's a level 4. 372 to 446 pounds.
And like I said, they do kill you really quick, so I'm going to also just take
Double check it.
and throw out a 10 here real quick. And as you see, it's getting closer. I did not get an echo off at
231, but my thing says 246. It's close. He's not going to get broadside. See if I can call him in a little more. Got another one even closer. Just gonna find
It's a
it.
female.
Yep.
I see it through the leaves. The female, because I don't see a man on it. The male is what I want.
you want to try to creep along and keep your noise reduction down as low as you can get it. But I put the 10 out there for some fact is if I walk down in here and it kills me, then I can just fast travel to my 10
He's broadside.
instead of having to walk all the way back down in here.
She took off.
That seems to be a little farther around on the bank here. So I'm going to ease down in this way and see if I can get an eye on her. Again, I don't preach shoot females because I don't shoot a whole lot of females, just a certain thing. Things are of abundance. I will shoot females to get money, but the line, shoot the male or females, it doesn't matter. And the more animals that you shoot, that is how you bring out your different fur types too.
Come on. I wish you'd stop laying down and getting back up.
I'll get to if he's staying in that spot. That's where he's at. You can put right in his chest.
I'm just trying.
Here's this little bit of grass right here.
Aim almost right at his chin, just below his
See
chin.
right here, some blood in
Now,
front
since
of
that
me.
bullet drop, it should drop right down in his chest. Once we get, ooh, broadside. Ooh, he didn't stop. Turned around.
Right there she
turns around.
is.
He'll lay down.
Turn broadside.
Oh, he's perfectly broadside for me. Oh, you hit him in the behind quarters.
Try to shoot her hard.
Booty shot.
That should have hit him. He won't go far.
And as you can tell, it just glitched.
Yep. Come on, load.
And her highlight just disappeared. That means that you should be down. And there goes a mail line up the bank over there. Showing
He's down.
chamber here.
There you go.
You just did a full-on split.
That one's been out there quite a bit of distance. I'm gonna put on 328 yards.
Okay, the females took off. Oh, there's something over here.
Just steady shot if he offers it.
Where?
It's a 5 medium.
Turned around.
I had no clue where it was.
Just impacted him. And as you can tell, he just reached 500 yards.
So that one went down too. Good and go collect that one of yours over there.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna ease my way up that way. Put on a tent.
And again, just scope around. See if your scope picks up on anything if you have the highlight option unlocked.
Now the female will come back around, but don't shoot her.
Why?
We want to keep this drinking zones for the lions around here.
And as you heard Jason touch on the drinking zone, and not to shoot that female line, that all goes back to if you go in and you shoot all the animals, if you don't watch what you're doing, you can and do wipe out the need zone. And therefore the need zone will disappear from that area. You have to know what animal you can shoot a lot of and what you can't. We have played the game long enough that we have been taught a valuable lesson off that when we first started playing the lake map.
Yep, wiped out all the whitetail. As we did know, we needed to keep at least one or two for that need zone to stay there.
Now, we do know that I do have a female line down over here and a Cape Buffalo, and there should be a couple of blue wildebeest down over here as well.
Got another male lion, think. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him yet, but I know he's close to where I'm at.
And as you see right up there, you'll see the glowing outline of the Cape Buffalo.
If he's a low-level line, definitely take him.
Okay.
But try to make a good shot.
And you'll see the pink outline. The reason why they are two different outlines is
Because they'll
because
come back bigger.
the green will be the active track that I'm following,
Don't worry about it,
and the other one is not an active track.
What?
Right in that level 5 I shot. Looks like the track's leading back to where I last saw him.
Again, this is 363 yards the first shot. It would have been a vital shot if it had been penetrated all the way in to hit the lung. As you can see where it hit right there, that is the lung area. It just didn't penetrate far enough, so it's just giving me a flash. The kill shot was a right lung shot, but that's why he's only a silver. If I'd have hit him with the lung shot on the second shot, then he would have been a gold. And the lower the rate or the rating, the lower the money you'll get. That's why I only got 760 from that one.
Okay, it's a female. Good. Alright, I'm gonna try to shot to kind of scare her off. So give her a track at 5.
I'm coming.
Will be level 1, bronze. See it penetrated the blue wildebeest. Almost 800 mid.
There's wildebeest drinking zone here. Just opened up again. And it's clear over there, and I can't get across here. 7 in this group for wildebeest. She ain't leaving that area.
Again, just scan left to right.
Oops, not gonna let me cross here.
And as you see up there's another highlight.
Walk all the way around. That's gonna be fun with a mad lioness on the loose.
Yeah.
You did get your lion there, didn't you?
Yeah, I got mine.
Okay. He's level 4, he's a decent size. Especially for your first line.
And this will be the female line. What they look like.
Oh, jeez, you just scared the crap out of me, Stan. Good Lord, I about tried to shoot you.
I told you I was coming towards you.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think you'd right up on me. I didn't even hear you. Wow, that made my butt pucker.
Left lung shot, $971. 972 is what it gave me. But I'll take it.
That's a long ways around.
What is?
Gotta go all the way back around this lake, around this far side, to get back over behind us where I'm facing. 152 yards is where I lost seen that level 5 and never saw him come out. And that female circled around, was trying to get wind of me and find me, but she didn't find me. Yep, she's back. That's a mating call though.
Yeah.
She's calm. She's calmed down some.
Yep.
She's calm. She may just flee. Shouldn't attack. We'll just kind of creep around.
Alright.
He's up out here. Let's go around, see if I see anything moving. Go, my zoom a little bit, give me a wider view.
It's getting deep.
Quick glance down here at the waterway.
Underneath zone, there's one line, and that's her. So definitely don't want to shoot her unless she attacks. Then just try to shoot near her. Maybe it'll scare her off. So I don't want to kill her unless we actually
Yeah, there's the
have to.
rabbit.
Now, there's a build-a-stand up there on that bank up here.
Alright.
That's a good one when you want to hunt lion down here
Okay.
on your map.
And
And once I reset mine for 7 days, then the lions will repopulate back in here. But that's a good one to hunt lion from. Because and that also the blue wildebeest back over where's she at? I about shot Rowdy.
Again.
Yep. Oh, you hear a lion roar and something come running up behind you.
I hear a line.
A little concerned.
Call.
Mhm.
So again, I'm going
Come on,
to
Robbie.
get out. And just
I know, I hear it too, girl.
scan
Boy,
around.
there we are.
It didn't give me the echo off of it, so I do not know the location.
It should be in the area where I was at. We're about 30 yards where I last spotted it. I see it come through the brush and stuff over here. Not seeing any tracks, not seeing any blood.
There's basically another $1,000.
Watched it crumble. I know I hit it hard with 300. And it was definitely a male. It was a level 5. Last tracks I saw back by that big tree right there by the shoreline.
Now we do know there's a mill line around here, but I don't believe. As a matter of fact, I can tell you just by looking at my highlight dot. I'll show you what I mean. See up here where my highlight dot is. There is no coloration around it whatsoever. That's telling me that that mill line is still alive. Otherwise, that would be either black or pink or purple. Or
Yeah, if you make a hit on it, and a good hit, it'll turn purple. And if you just make a hit on it, it'll be like a light gray, black. So that's one good way to tell.
But basically, we heard a lion growl. I'm just going to ease up to here where it was and see if I can get it to make another response to try to pinpoint that.
Here's the spot I last saw, well, the last outline was. And it was facing this direction. But they have a tendency to whip and go the opposite direction when they get hit. That female, where's she at? That's a warning call, so she's within eyesight of us. Not creep up towards this high grass.
She has the high ground.
Yeah, she runs up by that, build a stand.
Pride Rock.
Yep, that's why it's called Pride Rock.
There you hear the
We know.
gravel line again, but again, no echo. Sign showing the location. But as you can tell, I mean, it's all open. If he was out in the open.
That's her track.
We would have spotted him by now. Usually when you don't get an echo off their call, usually they're really close. It seems like the lines, in instance on this map, you'll get their sound, and they may not even be close, but you won't get an echo.
Behind us. There he is. That's got to be him. Yeah, level.
This way he's up here where I spotted him. I might be able to catch him up in this little edge of the woods or back in the woods just a little bit.
Damn it, I ain't got my tripod with me.
Your male lines, when you do the taxidermy on them, they do them no justice. Their mane is really funny looking.
Yeah, it looks fake, like a clown hair or something.
Yeah. But as far as the rest of the animals, they're
Yeah, pretty realistic. Pretty good graphics. Well done.
I'm a huge bear hunting fan. I love hunting bear, grizzly, brown, black, it don't matter. I like hunting bear. I do got some, I got a Malistick brown bear, I got an albino brown bear, an albino grizzly bear, and they are quite beautiful in the mountains.
Nope, there she goes.
I thought she was coming after me. So I just started jumping.
As long as you're not shot at her, she'll run around you. She'll keep circling.
I heard the dang lion start running. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, it makes your butt pucker a little bit, don't it?
Yeah.
Come on, big boy, where you at? Got something for you.
We gonna have. That's the female.
Right.
Yeah.
There was another response from him. But he is up here probably just over this peak, which might get a, well, could get a little interesting.
Alright, so what we need to do... You left your tripod down there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Crap. Well, if you got enough money to do this, put this builder stand up here on
Yeah, I did hit him.
1,000.
No vital organs hit.
Oh, that ain't enough. Damn. I've already got it built. But...
So that's what, like,
Yeah.
I used to have that stand whenever I didn't have to restart the dang game.
We were playing this game all the time. Usually if they were out there the long distance, they were dead. I was.
Mm-hmm. I can attest to that.
I was really, really good at long shots.
Even with the 454.
Yeah.
What, 459 yards? Kill shot on a turkey or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
And I have shot rabbit with a 22, 300 something yards. And
Give me my Desert Eagle, I'll make some long distance kills.
I shot a black bear one time with a muzzleloader at 354 yards, which is absurd with a muzzleloader.
Yeah.
As you can tell right up here, you can see that he has been up through there. Because of the green crap, but I have not heard. Right there he is.
Yeah, sure enough. Just chilling, eating, nope, took off. Yeah, we should have enough money to build this stand.
That's actually different lines.
You can sit up here every morning. You have blue wildebeest to the right, along that where we walk, and the tent stuff is, plus the lions drinking area down there. That's way out there.
That's the male. No, I see the female.
Yeah.
That was a different male line there, dude.
It was?
Yep.
Yeah, I got two down here where I'm at. It's a level 4 that Stink got. And then I shot a level 5. It's good hits on it, but by the time I got there, tracks are missing again, so now I'm kind of waiting around up here at Pride Rock. The female keeps circling, so I'm hoping the male will come back in.
Yeah, 'cause the females attract the males. Then the males come in.
Well, that's because the females run the show. Yes, I hear you. Come on in. Bring your hubby with you. Yep, I see him.
When pursuing a line, you really want to be careful, because they will turn on you quick and charge you, and it is a quick kill on you. One swipe and you're done.
He's coming our way.
Alright. You might be charging at one of us, but you're in the stand. I'm not. So yay.
Stop bouncing. Yeah, I got him.
Maybe.
When shooting through brush, if you hit a tree, it will stop your bullet. So if you shoot, you're like, man, I should hit that. And there's trees there, well, the tree probably hates your bullet.
Mm-hmm. But I've seen where you shot through a tree with 7mm, 200 yards, and dropped a buck.
Yep, that was in real life.
In real life, yes. Forgot to add that.
What?
Your Uncle Matt shot a buck 200 plus yards through a tree with a 7mm.
In real life?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yepper.
Squeezed the trigger and the tree fell over.
And then I screamed on the other side of the hill, it's down!
That's
200 yards around that bowl. Right between the eyes, too. Right in the skull. Went to pick it up, and one side of the antlers come loose.
Oh.
So I know that one's right in the ear hole.
Yep, right in here.
Yeah, because his broadside, he always holds his head behind a log.
Yep.
Yep, I remember that now. Yeah, I know you're not happy. You just stay out there where you are and think we'll get along just fine.
And I can't tell you how important it is when you're playing this game that you have good headset. As
Yeah.
like right there, I was walking through there, I'm running the Astro A40 with the mixed amp, and I heard movement through my headset.
I want to scare it off.
A good headset in this game is a plus. I'm not saying it's needed, but it really helps.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm running Turtle Beach 700 Gen 2s and can hear really well, but I'm gonna upgrade. I mean, the superhuman hearing button works great, but if you got someone else got a bad mic, it just amplifies it and it just covers up all the noise. You can't hear anything.
Right, and as we're with the Astros, I can turn that up and down.
To tune out that frequency of the other bad headsets, mics. It makes it nice. Yeah, he's down. Nice.
It's still right up here. It actually looked like I did get a vital shot on as it was running through the woods.
Nice. Nice shot.
You can see the area there. What's this feet though?
Hit him 3 times. Otherwise, he would have been. He scored a 42-30. Wow. Just under being a diamond.
It just under?
Yep. Let me see. I'll double check it. He's 42-30. Oh no, he's 6 points from being a diamond.
But again, I mean, you are seeing a vital shot right here. Vital organ hit. So that is a different line that we are hearing growling here.
Flush, and then the right shoulder and right lung.
Which I thought I'd just seen another male line, a different male line.
The line's just floating away.
Medium blood rate. It won't be far.
Whitetails, and that wasn't.
But again, if you're wanting to make money, this is one of the maps that is good for it. You just have to put in the time and do like I did there in the beginning, or at the start of the video.
We'll put it over right to Gray Wolf, because I want to keep that line.
If you have comments or any questions, over here is another line track. And nope, that is a jackal track right there. That's what it's a small dog like a fox.
Alright, now we'll get back.
Probably a little ball smaller than the fox back.
And leave her alone, and maybe some more male lines will work their way back into the pride.
Yeah.
So we'll jump over to the tent, get our tripods, and fast travel to a different area.
Alright.
Not a whole lot of hunting pressure in this area. What happened to my tent? Oh, there it is.
I was like, where is it? And I was like, oh, there it is.
Where'd my tent go?
Yeah.
Get that lot of this game.
Still getting the growl from another line. That's why I'm just easing up through here.
Okay, now where'd my tripod go?
Tripod's right there.
Oh, it's going further back, that's why. Yep, you're right. Good call, young man, good call. 308, that's proper ammo for the line. Should have a 7mm. I usually carry it on this map. I don't know why I didn't change it out.
25 at 50.
I saved my 300 for the water buffalo.
Anytime you're walking through the woods here on this map, you have line around. I do this in real life on whitetail hunting too. You're going to want to take a few steps, stop, look around.
There's 2 female in that group, Stink.
2
female in that group.
Oh.
And that prod. Open up some more need zones lines until 3:30.
And as you see, I'm not seeing any tracks.
And Blue will be 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
If you run into the instance where you're not seeing any tracks, just bring up your map, and as you see as I zoom in here, you see that green cone?
Right side.
That tells you the direction that it's running.
And then the left side's wildebeest.
So if you ever get to the point where you're not seeing any tracks or any blood, just pull up your map and look at that cone. I do have all this stuff that, okay, I can see his body glowing up there. I do have all the stuff that makes the cone smaller to give you an easier direction to follow. And it does come in quite handy.
Alright, don't travel. There should have been stuff down this Fever Tree Forest. Go back down where we were. See if we can. That's a hunting stand down there. I know that is by that lake. Oh, it's some good.
Right up there lays our mill line.
Here.
I'll let you look at it. And unless they've changed it since the last time I played this map, the name, you'll notice it.
It's, yeah, I just looked up on mine and it still looks fake. I mean, I know it's a video game, but I mean, it looks really fake.
Well, I'll show you the name on it.
You need to push down my tent.
Yeah, I mean, look, the main on this, that does not look real by no means.
It looks like he's wearing a wig.
Yeah. But that is what the male lines look like on here.
No, females look really good.
Yeah, the females look fine. Look how big they are.
Yeah, they're massive.
See in there and see the teeth and the claws. I mean, they've done a good job all in all. It just needs
Just the mane.
Yeah, they need to fix the mane on the line.
Need some smoothing on the mane for the lion or something.
Okay, and as you can see on the first shot, again, the 7mm did not penetrate far enough to hit the vital. On the second shot, it was a kill shot. If I'd have been closer than 435 yards on the first shot, as you can tell, it would have, I mean, it was almost there. It was just barely off.
It's off to the right just there.
But 435 yards away, the line weighs 410 pounds.
Did you find where I'm at, Stinky?
And it's going to bring almost $1,300.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Select it. I'm going to go in and show you right here.
Yeah. Did you unlock it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I started off playing this map. I had 600 and
634,000, wasn't it?
yeah, something like that. And now I am up to 660,000. So
Roughly 30,000 you made.
I made almost $30,000 just right there in
2 hours.
2 hours. Like I said, I have gotten on here and I have made $80,000 in one evening. $30,000 is a lot of money to make in a short time like that.
And you only spent maybe a couple thousand in rounds.
Right. So, like I said, money making can be done on this map
If done right.
if done right, and I hope what I have showed you can and does help you make money, because you will need it even as long as we've been playing. I mean, I'm not hurting for money by no means, because as you see, I got $660,000. I'm still here in the line order. I just can't pinpoint. But your tree stands, your tents, Fall, that costs 16,000. The one gun costs 90,000. Your shells are very expensive. It takes a lot of money to play the game. The reason I have so many tents is because I do like to go on maps and put them out. But if you get blue screen, it does pull up all your tents. It puts it back in your inventory. However, if you have tree stands and tripods out, you will lose them. You will not get the money back for them. You have to buy them again. And I have lost a ton of crap over the time playing the game. A lot of money.
700,000.
A lot of money lost.
Because you'd be sitting right around 2 mil if you didn't have to repurchase all that stuff you've lost.
But that's going to do it for this streaming. Again, if you have any comments or questions or need any help whatsoever, I mean, don't hesitate to drop me a line. I will help you out as much as possible. If you are on the PS platform and you want to game with me on this game, just look up Crosshairs Fall and send me an invite. I'll be more than happy to get on game with you and help you out that way. And just, I'm not saying that I'm the best at this game. I did get in the streaming because of this game, because I've had you guys tell me that I should be streaming this game as good as I am at it. And it also can be used as a tool, as we touched earlier, on teaching your kids to be patient, to be responsible with a weapon.
Ethical hunting.
Yep. So it can also be used as a learning tool, teaching tool for them. And it actually, what I've learned from the game, and most of what I do on the game, is all done, as you see right over there, the blue wildebeest responding there.
Yep.
I have used what I used in real life hunting on the game, and it seems to have helped me quite a bit. But like I said, I hope you enjoy it. This is Crosshairs Fall.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And ring that bell.
Thank you. Crosshairs Fall, Dog Baller, and Jason.
J-Man.
J-Man. And we'll catch you on another stream.
Thanks, folks.
Bye.